So, I know most of you know exactly what this is, but I know at least one of you has no idea. So let me fill you in. Over the last week, maybe a week and a half, I've been filming a project I like to call Project Tina. Project Tina is comprised of Tina's very favorite family and friends saying a few kind words for a very special day, which happens to be June 27th. So to make this special day extra special, I spent a little time with Tina's very favorite people so they could say a few kind words to celebrate with her. I like how Roy said it. Now, I'm not going to say it word for word, and I probably won't even get close, but it was something like, since you make everybody else's birthday special, we wanted to do a little something for you. Speaking of, happy birthday.
When I first met Tina, the first thing I noticed, honestly, was her accent. I didn't know she was from Virginia, but I knew she was from the South, and I grew up with people from the South, and so I loved it from the get-go, and just right away I could tell she had a really good sense of humor. So yeah, that was the first thing I appreciated and noticed.
The first thing I noticed about her was how good she was to other people and just the way she held herself, and most of all, that what a good mom she was to little Nate.
First thing I noticed or appreciated about Tina was her talking to us like she'd known us forever. I had never met her in my life. And she was just carrying on a conversation like she was my best friend.
The first thing that I noticed about Tina was she had perfect penmanship on her emails. Every word, every letter was exactly typed out like it should be on the computer. So that's the first thing, and she had a blurry picture. That's the first thing I noticed. She told me she could not figure out how to get another picture that wasn't blurry. So those, because we actually met online, so those were the first things that I noticed about Tina.
Well, the first thing I noticed about Tina was her bubbly personality.
So the first thing that I noticed and appreciated about, and I still do, about Tina is that she's very personable and she can strike up a conversation with anyone. And she is an inclusive person where it doesn't matter the age, but she tries to include them and doesn't want to leave anyone out.
I first met Tina at our older church. The first thing I noticed about Tina is that she included me in everything that we did.
Tina's powerful. She has a presence about her that it's Holy Spirit.
My favorite three attributes about Tina are that she's kind, she's loving, and she's compassionate.
Three things that I love about Tina is that she is an encourager. I know that she's the one I could call up if I'm struggling in any way, and she always lifts my spirits. She is protective. She has a shepherding heart, I feel. And she's a great friend, and also she's very wise. I know that's 4, but.
Can you give us a smile?
Some of my favorite things about Tina, I mean, there's so many. I kind of said it already, but she's very authentic to who she is. You always know where you stand with her. You know, Tina's human, just like us. We all have our faults and we all, you know, get our attitudes, our stresses and whatnot, but you know that no matter what's going on in her life, when you're with her and when you're around her, she just does life with you, and she's real to who she is. And she's a woman of God, and she's a godly woman, a virtuous woman. She's definitely a woman that I look up to and that I always strive to be like her because of who she is in her walk with Christ. And I appreciate that a lot about her.
So, what's your favorite thing about Miss Tina?
Talking and eating with her, and I like that they bring out toys.
My favorite memory with Tina, there's a lot of little memories with Tina. One of them is the Jamaican Russian cop that she played at the birthday murder mystery. A big one is she helped Miranda and I get through a couple of really tough times, and that'll always be like one of the big moments that'll always stick with me. So.
My favorite 3 attributes about Tina are she is really fun to hang out with, she's honest, and she's extremely compassionate.
My favorite memory with Mom would be when we were young, and I was probably, I don't remember, but when I was a child, we would drive around town, and she would let me beep the horn, and she would, if I beeped at the horn, she had to wave at the people like we really knew them. And so I would beep, and she'd be like, hi, and then the people are like, hello, and they think they know you and that was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing that. My top 3 favorite things about Tina Brown would be her beauty, her realness. I think she's a lot like Grandma, where what you see is what you get, for the most part. She's just real and authentic. She's gonna tell you like it is and tell you hard things sometimes, but it's usually things you need to hear. So I appreciate that. I love her ability to encourage, and also her ability to see kind of the different side of the story. Like sometimes I'll go to her about a situation, and she always gives me another perspective to see, and it helps a lot. And the third thing would be just her love for people.
Favorite 3 things about her? Well, she likes to clean, and my house is a good place to practice that. She's a good mate for Roger, but she does have an ornery kid now.
My 3 favorite things about Tina, that's to narrow things down. Actually, I remember after Nate was born, we lived in a townhouse, so we had upstairs and downstairs, and I remember one time he was toddling around, and we were both upstairs, and because the laundry room was right at the top of the stairs, and she was, I think, doing laundry or something, and I was kind of hanging out there too, and all of a sudden Nate takes a nosedive down the steps, just as any toddler would do, and I dived down and grabbed him and caught him before he hit the first platform, and I came up, and I'm thinking I did a great job. I saved our son from rolling all the way down the steps, and lo and behold, I got a glimpse of the mother bear in Tina. And that's one of my favorite things is that she is a fierce mother bear, or in other words, she is has the gift of being a mother, and she mothers all those around her. She's very, very protective of her children and those who basically she sees that as she's called to protect. It's really actually part of the pastor gift that she has. Another thing that I love about Tina is her ability to basically be bold no matter what's going on. She's going to be her own person, and she's going to always tell you what she thinks, and she doesn't care who hears it or who's around, which is really funny because she cares if you put a mattress on the top of your car, but she doesn't care what she says or who's around to hear what she says. And another thing about Tina that I love is basically her compassion for others. She cares deeply for those who are hurting, those who are in need. She wants to take care of all those around. And she just has a huge heart.
A few of my favorite things about Tina are, well, I wrote down a few, so I've got a few here. So her faith and her ability to be able to express that and share that. Empathy and how she has the ability to relate and understand with different people's situations and their needs. How humble she is. She exercises humility, and she doesn't portray to be better than others. And I have a couple more. I know it beyond 3 now, but her confidence in her walk with Christ and in confidence in who she is and whose she is, and then her integrity, which, you know, there's a lot of things that go under integrity, but honesty, keeping commitments, being transparent, owning up to mistakes, and doing the right thing, you know, even when no one's watching, and Tina leads by the way of example.
I'm not sure I have a favorite memory, but I think just the Browns coming over and us having a game night and just, you know, us just having fun. And it always ends up with us laughing hysterically, eating more junk food than we should, and no one fighting. No one's had a fight yet. But yeah, just getting to spend time, not with just Tina, but with the whole family.
I don't have a specific favorite memory of Tina, just all the things that we actually get together and do, whether it's a game night here at our house, whether we get together for a group night or we're just out doing something else. I just really enjoy her company.
I guess people say all the time how they cherish a certain person, and I truly, truly, in my heart of hearts and my messy hair, cherish Tina for everything that she is to me as a friend and fellow Christian, but, you know, she is a very, what I consider a very good friend.
Yeah, I'd like to say, just Tina, thank you so much for being who you are, being there for me, being there for my family. I know that you can count, that we can count on you, and just being amazing and the person that you are. So happy that you're in our life, in my life, and in our life as a family, and just yeah.
I just want Tina to know that I love her so much, and I'm so thankful and grateful for her in our life. She has been with us through some very, very hard times, and has taken the place of a spiritual mother that I've never really had. I always know she's on my side, even if she doesn't 100% agree with me. She's always looking to be there for me and be on my side and help me grow my faith. And I love her, and I'm so grateful for her. And I don't know how life would look like right now if she wasn't in it.
Tina's become one of my very dearest friends. She's my go-to person. And I would just say when I got here to this area from California, I prayed for spirit-filled friends, and God sent me his very best when he sent Tina.
Tina is my best friend forever. And she's a soundboard to me, and she just is always there for me and compassionate. And I don't know what I'd do in life without her.
As far back as I can remember, Mom has always been a godly example, an example of what a godly woman should be like, a Christ follower. When times got hard, she still stayed loyal, stayed dedicated, said God never fails, and he was faithful, and she's been faithful to him, and she's been a great example of what a godly woman looks like.
I just like the fact that she's really kind to everyone, no matter what.
Okay, Tina. I appreciate you and all your help that you've given me. I appreciate your faith in God, and I want to wish you happy birthday.
So I think what I would say that probably would mean the most, and is that no matter, I know we've been through a lot of hard times and a lot of, we've seen some good times, and we've talked through a lot and worked through a lot and had our own ups and downs and gone through many things in life together in our last 19 years. But I would say that I would just want you to know that I would do it all over again. I choose you. And I love you, and happy birthday.
So some kind words to Tina would be, I thank you for your friendship and how you allow us to be part of your family year after year, and the love that you pour into us. We appreciate your commitment, and faith in Christ, and how you are a true example of Christ's love. Even though sometimes it's not comfortable, you still share your love with us, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate how you make a point and make it special for everyone's birthday. And speaking of, happy birthday, Tina. We love you.
Happy birthday, Tina. I love you.
Okay, well, happy birthday, Tina. Hope you have a good one.
Happy birthday, Mom. I love you so much.
Happy birthday, Miss Tina.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tina. We all love you.
And do you have anything nice to say to Miss Tina for her birthday?
Yeah, I'm gonna say happy birthday. I going at her. I going at her house, and I like doing touch with her, and I like eating with her. Happy birthday.
So,
And speaking of, we love you, Tina. Happy birthday.
You boo-booed,
What'd I do?
Happy birthday, Tina. We love you.
You're right.
Good thing
You're
you
right. Man, I messed up.
And the third thing would be just her love for cheese. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny. The sprinkler's on us. It's okay. We have a little situation here. It's getting a little wet.
You want me to use my hands? You want me to keep my...
Don't go like this. Go. Just around your waist like you normally talk.
Surround my waist.
Yeah, around your waist.
Hug myself.